What's up, guys? Here's my base. So, day 2225. I'm here with Imperialistic Dog, and he's been here for a long time, 1,000 days. We've got some pretty cool mods. Mostly aesthetic, but kind of cheers the mood when we're cooking. So yeah, this is the main area. Just kind of sleeping, cooking. We also have a meat farm here, which I can show you tonight. Here's our beefalo pens. And Imperialistic Dog has actually made a mod where you don't have to feed them, which is nice. We don't really use them. They're mostly for decor, but I think they look nice there. This map gem is awesome. We've got some really cool things. We've got Dragonfly right by the forward postern, which is super uncommon, which I was really happy. So we kind of keep him on farm, keep those green gems coming, a bunch of scales. Summer's coming, so we gotta kind of make this quick. Yeah, we got drying area here. Main storage. This is another bunny village here that farms moose goose for us. So our bees, marble forest. If you take this road, there's a really cool bridge here that leads to the swamp where we have a little fight club going on, and they're always doing this. And this just leads to our reeds. The roads go to each reed, and then we have a wormhole to a pig village and some extra storage for getting some of the clutter out of the base, because there's a lot of stuff that adds up over time, which kind of adds lag. We think, we're not sure. But yeah, bees kind of main food source. Just some more decorations. We got a little beefalo village here. They pretty much stay there, but sometimes they kill things, which sucks. And this is our goat pen, which we use for horns and ice cream. We've got a bunch of electric darts, which make it pretty easy. And a good way to get a bunch of these electric darts is to use a deconstruction staff on the knapsack. And if you're playing with a buddy, he can deconstruct it, and you can pick up the bird. And then you can just make a new one. So you get 4 more. So you get a bunch of feathers this way. So you can always have electric darts if you want. What else? We've got a... let me drop my meat here. We've got another bunny village here. And again, this is super lucky. We got Bee Queen right next to the base as well. So early on I actually... Oh, yeah, see, that's what you don't want to do. But early on... I actually rushed Dragonfly with Imperial, and we deconstructed all the rabbit hutches, and we kind of use that as an early game food source. I don't have a hammer on me, but if you just hammer Bee Queen and you only have a few, she'll kill them all, and you can just run away. She'll despawn, and you can collect all the food. So that's kind of how we kept ourselves fed and built up our bunny stockpile. And the beefaloes tend to get in the way. So yeah, the marble forest, we're still working on that. This is a little forest as well, like a little walkway I made. And this is our lumber farm. So I know a lot of people use Bearger to get wood, but one of the downsides, if he runs over a tree, he won't give you a pine cone. And if you go really late game, pine cones can... He sleeps, and he can't be used sometimes. And also, deer clops I use a lot, especially early game. I'll plant all my pine cones in a line, because if he runs over a tree, you can still get pine cones. But I've recently started doing this with toadstool. So you can plant a bunch of trees here, and it's easy with a wicker because you can read our books to make them grow. but we don't have a wicker, so we just kind of wait, come back every few days, and then it's this easy. Yeah, so we just killed him until he spawned close to base, and then yeah, this is how we get all of our wood. And if you're lucky, you'll get a tree guard or two to help you get some living logs. So we'll see if we can get that. Yeah, so his mod allows you to take B-flow down here. I don't do it, but he gets a kick out of it, so I encourage it. But yeah, you get the idea. So yeah, pine cones, important stuff. What else? Yeah, we have a pretty big cave base that we spend a lot of time working on just to make summers easier. We usually go down there in the summer. But that's a little bit of a walk, so we'll head over there now. I'll zoom out here so you can get a bigger scope of the base. What if I hurry up? I can show you the meat farm. So I just grab a piece of meat and then I go kind of have a look at these rabbits. And then we've reset ruins, I think, around 30 times. So we have a bunch of the Houndius. But this makes food just super easy. And you don't need all of these. But I think you just do it with one. It takes longer. But we also use this for our hound defense. And originally we just had a bunch of petrified trees blocking their pathing. But we brought some glass castles from Antlion. And so we kind of just hang out here. And then also, it's important to have a base. If you're going to plan on making a mega base, I recommend you do it with the Winter Feast event enabled on your world's generation setting. So you can get these. The festive lights, when they hit 0, still give off light inside of Glowcap. Let me grab some jerky for the way. But yeah, this used to be a pig village, but we started getting a bunch of lag, so we kind of cut it out. Got jerky in the boxes. Yeah, we got hounds coming, so we can go see how this works real quick. But yeah, a ton of food. Just kind of takes that out of the equation, which is nice. I'll zoom out so you guys can get an idea of what this looks like. Yeah, and Imperial actually spent the majority of his time kind of herding all the B-flow around. So I think in this world, I don't know if there's a command to check how many you have, but I think we have close to 1,000 B-flow, which doesn't help the lag either. You can see his connection is pretty bad. So when people join, that's the one downside of the space, is that there's just a lot. Yeah, I forgot to mention, in the Bee Queen area, we also take on the chess pieces there. So, it makes it a lot easier. Oh, there's some jerky. I don't need to open any. While we're here, I'll show you the, we use a lot of grass, initially when we were taming the beef, and I use a lot of bundling wraps, so I set up a farm for getting a lot of grass. That's pretty common. I just use a wormhole that's close to your base. And yeah, they do all the picking for you, so we just kind of hang out here, wait for them to finish. And you just kill these and you collect. Super easy. And I know people do this, but it does help through a wormhole so you're not around it, because I'm pretty sure the disease works if you're close to the plant that you've uprooted. Yeah, we got rid of all the twigs because we have too many. Alright, let's go head down to the caves. Yeah, we do have a mod for Ice Flingamatics when the game's open to public, because sometimes people join and they'll troll, or they'll just stay up here during summer and fires can start, and we don't want to deal with that, so it just kind of helps for griefing. But yeah, we like to go down the caves mostly. We made a way to kind of help get around. This is one of the few bunnies that still has his house up down here. Yeah, it's just nice having a road because you don't get lost and move around quicker. This took a lot of wood though. It wasn't an easy build. Got a bunch of light bulbs and small glow berries so that we can get some fuel along the way. Yeah, so we have a huge wall. This was really hard to build. Imperial helped out a lot with this. We just kind of keep the monkeys in. I guess they've broken out a little bit, but there's got to be a wall that's down somewhere. But yeah, it's a hallway because we didn't want to destroy these or lock them in. Just because I kind of like the monkeys. They're kind of funny. And yeah, we put a bunch of Houndius here to help with protection against the worms. And also, this is another way to get food when we're living down here. Yeah, here's Hutch. I also put a festive light, so he's always. It's nice. Yeah, this is our cave base. We have a craftable ruin surf because I really like how this one looks, and I was really bummed when I learned you couldn't pick it up, but I think this place looks pretty cool. And I keep fireflies here, so I know where to cast this. We do have a spawn here, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, we got drying racks, just random stuff. It's a bit of a mess down here because we kind of just come and go. Trying to find a lure plant so I can show you guys how I get to the atrium. I hope I have one in here. I might have brought them all up. So just for the sake of the video, I'm just going to give myself one. But we've collected a bunch of them. I actually don't remember the command. That's unfortunate. Oh, we do have some. Okay, great. That's better. Alright. So, we get rid of Hutch. And yeah, I just think it's a cool way. We used to go through the worm hole when you kill the giant tentacle. And we mapped it out. We put a little sign there so we know which one it is. But I thought this was a cool design, so I wanted to make this. It doesn't always work, but oh, here we go. But yeah, I think this is one of my favorite things. So I dropped fireflies all over here, and it just, to me, is like walking in space. I like it. It's kind of spooky, but it's a cool way to get around. Yeah, you can just kind of plant a fleshy bulb at the edge and it pushes you off. I think a lot of people know about that, but if not, it's a good little trick if you don't mind using the little exploit. So yeah, this is how we get to the Ancient Gateway. This is where we do our fights with Weaver. You can solo him. I've done it quite a few times. It's important to have a Bee Queen crown. And I also use this so I can see his hands to destroy them. And we also have, I think, yeah, we got a bunch of weather panes here to help with the bugs. Got a bunch of lazy explorers to kind of help us get around. But yeah, this is kind of how it goes down. Let's see if Imperial can get us out. Yeah, what else? Yeah, we keep some star collars. We gotta watch out for fires. Yeah, we used to have a this player Umbra used to play with us, and she was playing as Wendy. So when we were first doing this, we bought up a whole bunch of Bernies, which kind of made it easier. And this is just food. I bring ice cream, pierogies, jerky, and honey. It just makes the fight a lot easier. Keeps your sanity up so you can't get mind controlled. Nice, he's getting us out of here. The last thing I'll show you is just a pretty simple Mooncaller event setup we have. And I used to miss it a lot. Whether I just didn't notice it was going to be a full moon or I was late getting there pretty well. It's summer, so we have our luxury fans, so we should be pretty fireproof. Yeah, like I said, we definitely spend most of our time in the caves during summer. It's a little less hazardous. It's not there. Give me a second. So yeah, we just set up a telelocator focus there. So if we're running late, we can still make it. Well, I guess I don't have gems in it, but it is all the way over here. So when it's working, I just locate focus over there, and that's it. So anyway, that was a bit of a debacle at the end, but I hope you guys enjoyed it.